its first day. Kenya Morans, on the other hand, have been rampant. The third of the Kenyan teams in this competition. They will be looking to ensure there's yet another Kenyan side in the main camp. Referee Constance Cap of Strathmore University to kick us off. Zambians with that wonderful comeback in their second game. They look dead and buried against Botswana. It's clearly a side, will not say die. But it's Mugaisi with those feet. Fabian Orlando. Well, there's a lot happening at that breakdown. And rightly so, Fabian Orlando did not release. Terry Kashiku scored the winning try for them. I don't know if they would have been better off just taking a quick tap and keeping the ball in hand, because there is quite a big height differential. Well, I think I'll take that back. They look quite well matched up with the Kenyan forwards. Very nice, confident play by Ferdinand Kashimoto. Dan Sikuta coming round. Now they play quickly. Gabriel Joshua. Will they use the man on the outside? Israel Kalumba. Oops, a bit of a juggle. Almost caught out the Kenyan side. That is clearly not on his feet. Augustine Lugonza takes his time with it. So Kenya running. Dan Sikuta. Can he go all the way? It's a case of David versus Goliath. Goliath wins over Dan Sikuta, running the length of the field. Only had one idea on his mind, and that was the white chalk of the try line, using his pace and power. Sheer pace and power. The conditioning levels of a lot of these Kenya sides, because of the exposure to the IRB circuit, is there for all to see.
Yeah, it's evident. Just look at the run that Scooter gave and the effortless way in which he fended off his opponents en route to the try line.
See that try once again. Scooter thought of the sidestep and said, forget it. I'll just go straight through you. Guess when you're over 100 kilos, well over 6 foot, you can do pretty much what you want on the field. Gonze, the kickoff, goes short this time. Very confident catch. That go backwards. Cap rarely lets those get away. So the Zambians looking a bit shell-shocked by that start by the Morans. But they shouldn't give up so quickly. And I'm sure they won't, looking at how they came back in the last game. Scrum for the Morans, in a very good attacking position. Ogonze could go all the way on his own. Fabian Orlando. Well, that is supreme confidence to just stand up in the tackle. You'd have thought he was going for a stroll in the park, not scoring a try with 3 defenders on him.
And once again, the conditioning levels of the Shujaa players, plain for all to see. Just look at that right there. Easy as it could be.
It rarely cracks a smile, Fabian. But I guess he must be pretty pleased with his effort there. That try, and the attempted conversion takes Kenya even further ahead. Horace Okumu running as the water boy today. A lot of the senior players have looked to take up roles to mentor some of the younger players coming through and give them an opportunity to play. Is that knocked back? Was that off Zambian player? Well, it's the line out. Oh, I thought for a moment that the referee had overruled Zambian player. That didn't look very straight. Referee is happy. He was right on the spot. And then he proceeds to run straight out. Taken quickly. Morans want to play at pace and tempo. Mugaisi. And that is going to be a yellow card. If anyone who knows Constant Cap declares.
And you were right as rain, Paul. You were right as rain.
So 2 minutes in the Sinbad, but Humphrey Bulama is getting on with the business of trying to extend this Moran lead. Logonze, Mugaisi with a dummy, Mugaisi through. Yet another try for the Kenya Morans. Show of the ball. That is the value of holding the ball in two hands. Well done, Mugaisi, after his attempted kick. The Safaricom cheerleaders getting behind the team. And that's over. It's a successful conversion by Lugonze. Takes it to 70 points to nil. A feature of a lot of the Kenya teams now is they have become a lot more comfortable with the ball in hand, which wasn't the case in the past. Oh. Orlando up in there. Has that found 10? No, it has not. Can Kashiku spark something for Zambians? This probably is the last play of the first half. Oh, lovely switch on the inside. Straight to the big man. But Fabian Orlando Bearhagen lifts him up like a forklift, and that looks like the turkey that was wrapped up for Christmas. And with that play, referee Cap calls an end to proceedings in the first half. So it's halftime score, Kenya Morans 17, Zambia 0. Coasting along comfortably.
Step, come back. Sasa, use your step effectively. All together.
Felix Ocheng just looking for the Morans to keep this lead, because I think he's really aware of what the Zambians did to the Botswanan team early on. Fabian Orlando. That's hanging and hanging, still hanging. None of the Zambians wanted to take responsibility for that kick. Look at the power in the tackle from the Kenyan side. Dan Sikuta has come back re-energized. Tony War as well.
Powering his way through to the try line. Kenya's third try of the game, the Kenya Morans' third try of the game under the post. It's now 22-0 with Augustine Lugonzo to attempt the conversion.
Well, I think it will be very difficult for the Zambians to come back from this one.
Sure will. 24-0 at this point of the game, and with the Kenyans looking all businesslike, it's going to be difficult.
The sheer power, because what made that try was the pressure that the Kenyans put on the Zambians at the ruck. It just blew away any of the Zambian players. So that is something I'm sure a lot of the other teams are taking note of. So a minute and a half into the second half, the Kenya Morans 24, Zambia 0. Chris Osego. Referee calls him back for an infringement at kickoff. Kashiku doesn't really relish getting into the contact at the moment. Lovely pass. Forward pass. Or was that a knock-on? So it's a scrum down. Kenya Morans with the scrum. Gonze did well to get that ball away under a lot of pressure. And looking to go on the outside is down Mukidza. Still Mukidza. And now he goes in and then out. Mukidza. This would be a remarkable try if he reached.
He knocked it on.
But the Zambians
seemingly,
but all sorts of places. Now their numbers to burn on the outside, not even one defender. They needed those numbers. Lugonze, Mulama, well, okay, try to Mulama. Could have been much easier going on the outside.
But they still found their way to the try line, and definitely at this point, the Kenyans are coasting. 29-0, conversion to come.
The Zambians made valiant attempts to tackle in the corner, scrambled again. No, it's not a try.
Hasn't been awarded.
It's not been a given.
All right.
Referee has called them back. Perhaps, did he consider that a forward pass? That looked perfectly okay to me from Lugonze. Went backwards. Well, if they'd just gone on the outside and kept it simple, they wouldn't have given the referee some doubt in his mind about some of the passes. So it's a scrum to Zambia. Konze goes down. Well, the movement of the hands is what normally tells if the pass is forward. Now, great pressure on Zambia, and I think the Morans are going to add to their score very soon, because it's a scrum 5 meters from the try line. I don't think anyone would put money on the Zambians stopping Kenya scoring a try. But let's see. Well, they almost took a quick scrum down like we used to see in the 70s. Mukidza sees space on the outside. He's looking for his try. Finally gets his try in. David Mukidza set up the play that almost led to the previous try, and finally gets just reward for his hard work. Doesn't look like he's very quick because of perhaps his stride. Also quite powerful. Look at the determination on his face. It's good to see that even with the lead like they have, Kenya Morans are not letting up at all.
No letting up. They definitely want to end today on a high.
Kaisi getting some fluid in. So 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes left in this match. It's Kenya Morans 31, Zambia 0. And at the moment, I think Zambia are just going to look to play for some pride. Maybe get a score in. Kenya all business like Sikuta. Perhaps could have looked to pass and has tied himself in all sorts of problems. A bit selfish there was Dan Sikuta. He had plenty of opportunity to pass to Tony Owor, who was in great support. But has lost his team the opportunity to score. Maybe they can get away with it against the Zambians, but tomorrow when it gets to the business end of the tournament, a mistake like that could cost them dear.
Yeah, it really would. And once again, you've talked about the players having the ball with two hands. I think if Sikuta had the ball with two hands, I think he'd have been in a better position to release it. Anyway, back to the action.
Israel Kaluma, pressured by Tony Owor. Caught out of that somehow. That probably sums up Zambia's night. Just wanted to get out of that situation using any means. So it's 31-0. This could probably be the final play of the match and of the day. And that is a real fan. Anda is going to get all that off later.
After braving the chilly weather that has set in at the Kasarani Stadium this evening. Would be interesting.
Tried to contest that, Lugonze. Asego. The Zambia player not rolling away. Referee's hand is out. Tony Onyango. Tony Owor is looking for his try. Takes 4 defenders. They should have gone to the left. There was nobody on the left at all. Sikuta now looking for space. The Zambians swarming all over him. Now played 8 minutes of the match. And a knock on by Kenya. And that is the final play of this match. The Kenya Morans, comfortable winners by 31 points to 0 against Zambia. That puts them right up in the driving seat in this pool.